Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of working on this illustration here. We are hopefully going to flesh out more of the face. I have my reference on the side over here, or you can't see my on this side over here on my tablet. I need to get my pencil. Oh, here we go again with the not being ready, but got my H lead, my H pencil. All right. So I did pull up reference of different hairstyles, African men, African American men, hairstyle, stuff like that, to kind of get a feel for what I want to maybe do with this character. So right now I want to kind of flesh out the facial features before I start doing anything else with the face, because this character is going to be aged a little bit. So with that, I might add a few wrinkles, but I want to get the actual features and the face done first before I go and do anything else. So all right, so so I'm gonna bring this down a little bit so you guys can actually see, hopefully, a little bit better. I want to with the nose here, and then there's this part here. I'm gonna look for I want to look for reference on the nose. I thought I had it. I'm pretty sure I do somewhere. Let's see. Because I generally want to, I don't think I have anything. So since I don't have any studies on the nose that I've done yet, I'm actually going to look to actually pull up reference. Let me see here. All right, let me see here. So here. I am pulling up reference here because I do want to make sure I get the nose somewhat decent here. And here, and then go here. All right, so I have this roughly and I'm gonna leave it right. Actually, I might do a little bit. I want to do, and I know you probably can't see too much. I'm using a light pencil. There's lines over lines, but this is how I'm trying to get everything in here. And this is going here, so right here. And let me see, there's not too much nose showing on this side, so the nostril would kind of be here, because you have this part here, so the nostril will kind of be here. Like I said, just kind of taking this slow, guys. This is I don't even know how long this drawing is going to be. I'm assuming that this image is probably going to take probably over 10 hours. I'm guessing, with the amount of detail that I want to try to add. I have no idea what I'm going to be looking into, but all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, because there's the muzzle, right? So this kind of sticks, like there's this ball here, and it curves. So he's gonna have some pretty thick lips. So I do want to I'm kind of roughing in where I think the lips might go as far as width goes. I guess I should draw the lips in. I don't know how long this video is going to be, because I'm going to be doing a lot of drawing today, so I I might end up drawing a lot. So it might be a few hours worth of content possibly broken up. And then I'm not quite sure how I want to do the eyebrows yet, but I'm going to rough these in. And I kind of want to make these I might have to angle these down more to accommodate for the the stare that I'm trying to go for, but we'll see. Yes, I'm just rough in the eyes where I want the eyes to be, and then later I will go in and change those. I need to look at something real quick. So the eyes stay in place. The eyes, I'm speaking to you guys, so I'm trying to clarify something and trying to think through something. So the eyes are stuck in the socket. The eyes are stuck in the socket, right? Because we're talking about an eye socket. So if you're frowning, your eyebrows are gonna be the ones to move. So those are gonna come down. So the eyes are gonna stay in place, and you're gonna have the brow area, depending on the frown, that might cover the eyebrows and make that space seem smaller. So the eyes I can draw in because those are going to be stationary. They can't move they can't move. So I'm going to do here, and then maybe I'm just going to put this in here roughly, and then I'm not sure where I want him to look. That's fine. I can worry about that later. But then here, I'm going to have to pull up. So let me see here. So here, and so what's this part? This goes here. And this here. Because this is where the eyeball is. And then I'm going to do here and here just for right now until I get an idea of the eye. And I might have to pull up reference later. That eye is crooked. So here. So maybe right there. And it might come out more. I'm just kind of leave it for right there for right now. So if I'm looking at center, I'm looking at here maybe. And then here, just kind of roughing in where I think center might be for this particular character. Let me do that. Yes, skies. All right, let me see what we got going on here. So I want to, I'm going to, what the hell am I trying to say? Jesus. I'm going to rough in the lips of where I want these to go. And then I will later go back and refine. So it's roughing in, going back and refining, roughing in, going back and refining. This is the, I guess this is these guys get to see firsthand, like the process that it takes to really create images, at least for me anyway. I don't know, there might be some people who are able to create images in a shorter time, but I know social media can be deceptive with cuts and edits and all the rest of that stuff, so don't take it. If you are someone who's drawing or learning how to draw, don't be, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't be fooled on by social media about how long it might take something, or the amount of time it took an artist to get good, because it takes a lot of hours being put in to actually get to certain skills. No, but I'm going for like a train warrior with battle scars and rage. Drawing all the structure. The structure underneath will be give me 1 second, guys. Helps me make sure I'm placing stuff in correctly and slowly build up from it. I'm gonna take a picture real quick. Yeah, so. Building the structure of the face. All right. And then, so what I want to do is I'm gonna have the arrows, the eyebrows are gonna sit lower. Which means I can do here. No, that's not the pencil I want with this pencil. So then here, because remember I can adjust the brow. I can set the brow. So this is supposed to be the brow line here. I can bring this brow line down, right? It doesn't have to be set so high up. So don't be afraid to make adjustments in your art pieces. It's completely okay to do so. I still have, so I still mind you that the eyes aren't fully done either. Like I still haven't added like any of the folds and stuff that would go with the eyes. So like if this was folds here, then I can have the brow technically here. And then trying to figure out the shape of it. And then maybe here, and then because here's where the curve would be. So maybe here, and then it turns here, boom. And maybe I can, I'll adjust accordingly later on. Just want to get a rough idea in here. Scruffy facial hair. Let me see here. He's gonna have some scars. So if you guys remember the thumbnails, right? He's got scars all throughout his. I keep wanting to zoom in like I'm doing digital, and it's irritating the shit out of me because that's exactly what I wanted to do when I started working on this. I want to be like, and zoom in, and I can't. No, where's my eraser? I need my actual eraser. All right. Let me see. What the hell did I do with my pencil? There we go. All right, so let's look at hair. Let's look at his, how I want to do his hairline. Maybe I don't want his hairline to be straight either. Maybe I want it to curve, right, like this. And then if his ear is here, then we'll do here, and then it doesn't have to be so defined. What I want to do here, so this needs to come this way. This needs to come here. Because, right, if this is the thing here, and this is going back here, boom, boom here, this is where that turn would be in the head. And then maybe this can go back a little bit. And then slowly curve here. So let me see what we got going on here. I'm going to have to readjust my light. There we go. It's a lot better. Hopefully it's a lot better for you guys as well. Trying to loose. There we go. Maybe. Jesus. This is not working the way I want it to do. There we go. Hopefully that'll help. I'm trying to put this up. It's not working. No, it's like stuck. Yeah. So I'm probably end up having to later on invest in an actual light for my table, because this one is old, but I can't put it up the way I would like to get a better view, whatever. Okay. So I can work on the ears, because if I have the face here, because this goes here. Where is my small eraser? And then goes here. This comes down here. I can do, actually I can probably do this. We'll do work on that later. But so here, and then so here, and then this goes back here, boom. So, and then here, if I want to curve it, I can curve it this way, just like I can curve this way. So the ear would go from here to like here, maybe. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna kind of get an idea of what this person's ear is going to look like. And he don't feel like it's sticking out too much. I mean, I know people have ears that stick out. My brother, his ears actually stick out more than what some people might consider normal. Alright, I'm not gonna worry too much about the inside structure of the ear. I'm gonna start working my way down and work on the muscles of the neck area. And ooh, oh, let me see here. Let me see where let's try to start placing some of the scars at. He's gonna have one on his forehead, we know that, right? He's got a few on his forehead, but one actually travels down on the eye, and I think even across here. So he's got one here. And maybe I'll have it slightly cutting into the hairline to kind of give it a little bit more character. So this part of the hairline will actually be erased because if it's a scar, it might not grow back there. The hair might not grow back. And then one over the eye. And I'll pull a reference of scars to see how they would actually go. Because like the cheekbone would be here. Because that's where it's going to stick out. Like the brow area is that bony area. And then it's because this caves in. I'm assuming that whatever is making the scar is probably, depending on what it is and everything like that, right? Because I don't really know too much about this. I would assume that depending on what it is, there's a possibility that it would miss going into the concave of the eye because the eye dips in. So it would kind of come over and maybe stick out here slightly, but I'm trying to think logically, and maybe I'm completely wrong about how this would work, but I'm trying to think about it. And I'll fix this scar because I don't like how this is. So maybe here and then here. Maybe this part is thinner than that part. I'm trying to think. I'll leave this here for right now. And then I'm trying to think if he's got like a beard thing going on. I'm gonna have that go from here. Maybe from here. I'll kind of draw a faint I'll try to draw a faint outline All right, and then I go here, and then you would have this part where you go here. There would be this part here, and it kind of goes down and then goes up. And I want to kind of match it with this here. And this goes here. So this would actually come down and then here. So here. Maybe I don't know if I want him to have the top part. I'm not sure. If you don't like TV cartoons or flowers. Okay. Okay. And then, like I said, we're just roughing in here. So this goes down here, and then, because this would go here, and then here, right? And then here, down here, and maybe, depending on everything, I'll do this, I'll rough it in slightly. And then maybe, I'm not sure how thick the beard is gonna go, because I can have it go down far, or I can have it where it's kind of just slightly more than the outline of the actual face. Aww. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll leave this here. We're at what, 40 minutes in? Let's go ahead and work on the neck muscles here. All right, so I'm going to pull up reference. I'm going to pull up muscle reference because I do not feel comfortable enough trying to draw this by memory. Hi, tiger baby. Oh, the baby girl. What you want? What you want? Mwah. Hi, baby girl. She wants attention. This is my baby girl. All right. So we're going to do muscular, and then we're going to do muscular muscles. So we're going to turn the head. Nope, slightly down. Nope. Slightly down and then twist. And then I want to twist. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm trying to pull up reference real quick so I can see how the neck muscles would actually work here. let's see here. There we go, maybe. All right, so I thought is it on a muscular? I mean, you can have the traps, of course, a lot bigger, but so here, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Here's that part, and then because it's behind, this muscle connects behind the ear, so alright, so I did this part, because remember it connects down here, and there's a connector muscle here, and it connects here. I want to expand it out some, because this person is muscular, so these neck muscles would be a little bit more defined as well. Or at least I would like them to be a little bit more defined. Now this muscle they may not really see. But yeah, so. And then let me see here. It actually connects this particular muscle. Let me look at my anatomy book. So I want to get an idea of where that muscle actually connects to. So yeah, it connects, yeah, behind the ear area. I'll put that to the side real quick. So maybe this would actually probably be a lot thicker here. So let me erase some of this. By the way, when I'm erasing, I'm being very light about it because I don't want to damage the paper too much if I can help it. I would like to be able to use this paper for the full image. Let me look at something real quick here. That's the back. Where's the front? So here we go. And then, so I'm going to do here is the trapezius. So this is the sternocleidomastoid. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. And then we have the trapezius that's coming from behind here. And you've seen bodybuilders, you got bodybuilders who have like huge traps. And actually, the trapezius actually ends here. I'm just going to keep it where I have it right here. And then here. Let me see. So there's a hole between the trapezius and the front here. I'm trying to look at my reference here. It's too late too. because it connects, I think, from the middle of the back here, and then I think it comes like a little bit like right here where a little bit over, I think, from where the what the hell is that? The deltoid would be. So like here actually. So like I'm clinging here, and then to kind of come back here. And of course you have like connector muscles in between here that you're probably not going to see, and that's fine. And then we're going to go here. So if we're saying this is the trapezius, and then right here is where it comes back up. You might be asking like why I'm doing all this, putting in these muscles and stuff. It's going to help me anyway when it comes to doing the form later, shading in the form and stuff, because I need to know where these muscles are. Oh shit, this needs to actually go. Because like even in the first video, like you saw how I even did the rib cage, right? Like I put the rib cage in so that way I could properly because I gotta think with them, like an example would be if I'm doing this particular muscle, I know this curves like this, right? So if I'm doing lighting going this way, I know that this part is going to be shaded more than this side here. If that's how I was going to do it, it'll help. And like the trapezius muscle has this angle where it goes in and then it kind of dips slightly. And that's something to be mindful of, because I know that this part here would probably be more shaded than this part here. So that's why I'm adding this stuff for my own reference for when I start actually doing stuff. So you do what's going to work for you. So then we're going to go to the chest area. Actually, start working on the shoulder area, kind of get that more fleshed out. Like I said, you have this bump here, and then you have like the actual shoulder muscle deltoid. And I want this to be defined within this particular character, like these bumps within the shoulder area. And it may not be as realistic, that's fine. Doesn't have to be. But I like that definition for this particular character. And then the deltoid area. I'm just trying to flesh out where that muscle is going to be. And I know the muscle has this downturn here, so I want to make sure I'm trying to follow that. And maybe it bulges out because, you know, muscles aren't this straight line. They bulge and all the rest of that stuff, so. Now I don't have, I'm going to look at the deltoid, because like I said, the deltoid has 3 heads, has the front, the side, and the back head. And I want to make sure I get that, because the front area connects here, I'm pretty sure, right? So it connects here. And probably goes here, and then probably because remember that middle head has to connect to something too. And then this is probably the middle head here, which is probably here, connects here. But you have that bump from the muscle here. So here, and then probably here. This is probably all side here. I'll take that with that for right now. Because, yeah, that's all side. So, goes, ooh, shit. So here, and then here, and then here, so remember there's that divot here, and then the chest muscle is going to bulge out slightly, and then it's going to bulge out here as well. So this part I'm not quite sure about, because I feel like the deltoid would come this way. Because you have the chest muscles here. Hopefully you guys can see. There we go. So let's see. I'm going to take my kneaded eraser, so I want to lighten this up here a little bit. Here we go. And then let me see something here. And I am hopping between like multiple references and stuff, guys, so like don't feel like you can't pull up multiple different references on how you're going to apply something. If you need it, pull up the reference. And then here, I'm going to center here. Probably come down a lot more here. Goes here, and then here. And then here. All right, we're almost at an hour, and I'll take a break. This will be where the rib cage would be. So that means this area needs to be wider. I drew it too small, but that's okay. Where's my large eraser? I don't know what to do with my large eraser. I thought I had it. Isn't that? Did I drop it? Probably. Where the heck did it go? Oh, it's underneath my book. So this part here can be erased because that's too small. Because that's here and then here, and that's probably here. So if I go here, and that's here. This is pretty much where the chest would kind of this is kind of where the abs start here. So I'll figure out the abs later. I feel like this should be more in. I need to shrink this in some. Shrink this in some, honestly. So here and then go in slightly. So, and then go in slightly. This is where I want the rib cage to be. So boom, boom. Do I do it here? Yeah, boom. So I'm being rough for this area just to kind of work it out here, and that is okay. Got that triangle to divide the pecs. So this would be the first set of abs here, and then the other ones would go down here. Boom. So I don't confuse myself, I'm going to erase this part and this one. So this is where the first abs would be that you really wouldn't see too much. And then I am going to adjust this part here. I'm going to do here, because this is a rib. If this was the rib cage, right, you would have some muscles sticking out here maybe. Okay, so we're over an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here. I think like we've actually made a little bit of progress. So we're about an hour and I'll say an hour and 25 minutes in. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this particular illustration, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.